Hello, everyone. We are back with more. Well, actually, not with more. With Tonic Trouble for the first time. So, Tonic Trouble is a game with an interesting history. Once we get into the meat of the game, you may notice the main character Ed shares a lot of design similarities with Rayman, and that would be intentional because Tonic Trouble started out as a test for what would become Rayman 2: The Great Escape, which originally was planned as a 2D platformer and then was reworked into a 3D platformer with three different versions, all with unique stuff released in around the same time: N64, PS1, and PC. Whereas Tonic Trouble only released on PC and N64, with the PC version seemingly being an older build of the game. Hey, hon. So, this is a game I have owned since I was very young. I believe I may have rented this. And just never finished it. So this has been on my list for a very, very long time. Let's not forget Rayman Revolution. Well, I was talking about the original releases of Rayman 2 because there was also the Dreamcast version, which I wasn't counting because that came out later. And Rayman Revolution is a further later version that isn't really relevant to what I was talking about. Because this game was a test for Rayman 2. So this was made to help them work out stuff that would that they would do for the original release of Rayman 2, which was PS1 and 64 and PC. All three of which are different from each other, and then the Dreamcast version is different because it has a different hub world and a bunch of extra bonus levels. Rayman Revolution is completely different. I think it has a completely reworked hub. I've never played it though. And then there was a DS version, which is a weird port of the Dreamcast version and was a launch title for the DS. That I think had a lot of stuff cut. And then there's a 3DS version, which was also a launch title, and was also based on the Dreamcast version, which is also, I think, the absolute worst version of the game because of how fucking buggy it is. And I can attest to that because I played it. Revolution is just my favorite set of stuff that came out. Yes, I do want to get Rayman Revolution at some point. I've already played Rayman 2 and N64. I want to get the Dreamcast version since that's the best of the quote-unquote standard versions of Rayman 2. And then at some point I want to get Rayman Revolution, but I want to play that after the Dreamcast version since it would go N64, PS1, PC, then Dreamcast, then PS2. I guess specifically Revolution, since that's different from the others. But it is on my list. And we will be playing it at some point. I want to do a Rayman series playthrough. So mostly series playthrough, I'm not going to play Raving Rabbids. It would be Rayman, Rayman 2, specifically the Dreamcast version, Revolution 3, and then Origins and Legends. I'm not going to play the GBA versions of... I think there's a GBA version of 3 that's kind of weird because it's isometric, but I'm not going to play that. So. Oh, dear. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I think that's it. They better not have just named me Spike A. I think the audio is fine. Occasionally, when I open up OBS, my audio is... Oh. The Mothership Albatross is back from another exploration mission, and another Monday for Ed, cleaning up the Space Oddities storage room.
Yeah. Whoops. Hmm.
Ed, Earth here. What do you think our planet is? A garbage dump? Your can is transforming everything. Come in. Oh, okay. Once you're there, the doc will give you a hand. Don't worry if he seems a little, jumpy. His amazing inventions will be most useful. His daughter, Susie, will take you to him. Feel free to ask her for advice. She knows all you'll need to know and will answer any questions you have. But watch out for Grow. The can has fallen into his hands and made him all-powerful. Stop him before he becomes ruler of the world. Keep an eye out for his associate, the pharmacist. He cooks up all sorts of genetic trouble and brews Groga from the contents of that can, together with piggy methane. I forgot to introduce myself. Agent XYZ, leader of the Resistance. I'm your informant. We'll meet up again soon. Good luck. Would. Of course he would. Okay, the audio's fine. Alright. Yeah, occasionally when I open up OBS, the audio is decent, then I can just fix it permanently by, deleting the source and re-adding it. It usually only happens when I'm on the wrong scene when I start. I don't know why. Excuse me. Nothing to worry about. Game is a little quiet though, so I'll fix that in a moment. So let me fix that now. Hi there, I'm Susie. You must be Ed, right? Don't take it badly or anything, but I was expecting someone a bit more... well, a bit less purple. Anyway, the main thing is to get the can back from Grow before he becomes too powerful. To start off, you've got to free my father, the Doc. He's a brilliant inventor. Once he's free, he'll be able to help you. So now we cannot attack. What are you doing here? Go free my father. Okay. Well done, Agent Ed. You just found an antidote. At 116, you'll be immune to the effects of the can. Remember that some antidotes are inaccessible. You have to come back later to find them. Yeah, here we go. Welcome to the Doc's Cave, Agent Ed. Remember me? I'm Agent XYZ, Chief Coordinator of the Resistance. Don't act fast. Grow will take over the entire planet. The Doc can help you. You absolutely must free him. Here's a piece of advice. You can control the camera using the Z button and the yellow C buttons on your controller. That's some mixed news. You picked up blueprints. Oh, nice. I hope you're enjoying it. Something to remember, Agent Ed. Each time you get 10 thermometers, you get an extra life point in your life gauge. I think that is health. You said it was mixed news, though. Was there a bad part to that? This is kind of addictive. Well, yeah, I've heard very good things about it, but I think I might be too stupid for it. I like puzzle games, but I think it's a bit more than I'm personally capable of. Oh, speaking of Void stuff, I went out with my dad and my brother today. We went to a Kura Sushi and saw Fantastic Four First Steps. And at the sushi place, I had some really good sushi, which was fun. So, ow. Let's see. I got the song in the credits for that singing about how they hope to be devoured. Yeah, that was kind of weird, but don't make a forward joke, please. I'm begging you, don't make a forward joke. But I to talk about the film specifically. Come on. Why? The movie was good. Pedro Pascal is as good as he always is. I kind of feel he may have been miscast. Don't get me wrong, he was definitely good in it, but I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better choice. He was good though. I especially liked the Thing's actor. And I like how they interpreted the Thing this time compared to the first Fox Fantastic Four film, where they kind of made him a bit of a mess in terms of how he feels about himself, whereas in First Steps he's already come to terms with it. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I fucking adore Pedro Pascal, not just because he's a phenomenal actor, but also because he's just an amazing person, and he is one of the few celebrities not afraid to literally tell J.K. Rowling that she's a fucking loser. Like, that is amazing, and I will forever love him for it. But, my only problem with the film was the pacing. It felt like things were moving too quickly, not really building up properly. Which may be just symptomatic of modern, or current Marvel films, but whatever. I did enjoy it, though. And then afterwards, we ate at Kura Sushi. It was my second restaurant I've been to that was a conveyor belt sushi place. There's apparently another one in Chicago that I want to check out, but this one was out in Skokie. This location. And it had the little cat robot server things. The little cat robots from Voices of the Void. I always forget they're actually real, and they're often used in restaurants. The ones in Voices of the Void repair servers, but the real ones actually like give you food and whatnot. The one at the restaurant gave us our drinks. I did not pet it. People in Fur Punch, the furry server I'm in, were trying to tell me I should be stoned to death for not tipping the server by petting it, which is funny, but they're joking, obviously. But it was cute. It didn't really have the cat face thing on at all times. It was only when it was moving down the halls, if you could call it that. What's really funny is the screen where you could order food and order specific sushis to go straight to your table. Apparently had a couple of the Hololive girls on it, the English Hololive girls. I didn't recognize any of them though. I don't really keep up with Hololive. I did keep up with Vishojo, but Vishojo's kind of imploded. Anyways, I got a bunch of different things. I ordered Kitsune Udon, which I've been wanting to try since I learned about it in Yakuza. And that was good. That's udon with fried tofu. Really, really good fried tofu. It's almost sweet, actually. And then I got the garlic ponzu salmon. Another salmon that I forget what was on it. The seared bluefin nigiri. The snow crab cucumber roll. There was a spicy roll that I got that I was really disappointed wasn't in any way spicy. It wasn't even white people spicy. It just wasn't spicy. That was really disappointing. I got the beef yakiniku nigiri and the American Wagyu nigiri. Those are really good. And there may have been like one other that I got that I don't remember. And then Zeno, for dessert, got taiyaki and ice cream, which he couldn't finish, so I finished it for him. And because of that, I didn't eat supper. And then as we were getting out of Kura Sushi, we noticed some news helicopters, like 4 of them in the area. And then we pulled out of the parking lot, and lo and behold, there's like 10 police cars across the street over at the Oakbrook Mall. And it turned out there was an active shooter situation. Because a couple of dumb shits got in a fight, and one of them pulled a gun. As far as I know, I don't think anyone was harmed. Okay, weird controls here. But it wasn't really like a dude trying to kill a bunch of people. It was just a couple of dudes got in a fight and one of them pulled a gun. So I don't think the guy really had any plan beyond maybe threatening and shooting at someone rather than trying to kill as many people as possible. So it could have been much worse is what I'm saying. And now you know why my title is called that.
Yeah.
It was old. Oh, sorry, old orchard. Did I say Oak Brook? I meant to say Old Orchard. There's another Kura Sushi at Oak Brook, which is the one that Dennis has been to. That's
Yeah.
probably what got me confused. We were in Skokie. Also, something cool about this game is Ed is actually pretty expressive. You just don't really get to see it most of the time because he's not facing you. Psst. Agent XYZ reporting. Slight problem here. The machine's broken. If you fix it, you get to taste the doc's popcorn and feel its amazing side effects.
Yeah.
Hey Han, have you ever played Tonic Trouble? Hey, to activate the machine, stand in front of it and press the R button.
Super Ed!
It's super popcorn.
Yeah!
Oh, it's this boss fight. You made a big mistake fixing that machine. Now the corn people's revolution is underway. Down with all popcorn. Freedom to all corn. Rip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Me Robo Suitcase. Me programmed to eject strangers from cave.
Yeah. Wow! Ho-ho! Yeah.
Watch out, Agent Ed. The dock's toasters have gone crazy. The toasts are burning hot. Remember to sidestep by keeping the Z button pressed down.
Oh, wow!
Don't jump. Got it.
Oh, wow! Yep. Ah. Oh, wow!
This game is so strange.
Oh, wow! Oh, wow!
Camera. God, the way it just suddenly jerks into position when I hold Z. Holy shit. Doc is great. Doc is all. Doc not leave cave.
Super Ed.
Yeah.
And now I can attack. Congratulations, Agent Ed. The stick is your first weapon. To hit with the stick, press the B button. Start mechanisms with your stick by standing in front of them and pressing the R button. To open doors with the stick, stand in front of a notch and press the R button. Then tip the control stick to the right. Free! Great nuts and bolts! I'm free. Looks like my toaster's in Robot's suitcase in the little fine-tuning, but I'll see to that later. Let's get out of here. Quickly. We've got a score to settle with Grow. So then, young man, you want to get the can back from Grow, I see. It's to say that without my help, you're wasting your time. Fortunately, Grow and his henchmen have raided my workshop and hidden all the parts. You can find some for me, though. Maybe I could build a machine to fire you into Grow's HQ. Start by finding me 6 springs hidden in the vegetable HQ. And I'll see what I can do. Don't have the ability to swim yet.
What?
I just accidentally bumped into you, my dude. Proud of you, Agent Ed. You managed to win the Doc's respect. For each set of 6 objects you bring him, he'll give you a new power to help you get to new places. It's a good place for a takeoff, Ed, but I don't think you know how to fly yet.
What?
Didn't even mean to talk to you, my dude. Chill. Chillax. So that's where we need to go. Okay, yeah, audio is fine.
Yeah.
Alright. So I believe this goes to the vegetable HQ, is where we need to go. My contacts inform me that you have just infiltrated the Killer Vegetables patch. Well done, Agent Ed. Watch out. Vegetables are dangerous activists. That can has freed them from 200 centuries of stews, soups, and other veggie dishes. Now they joined forces with Grow to stop the world from ever going back to how it was. They've hidden the Doc's 6 springs in their patch. You must find them. Don't forget, you need 160 antidotes to counter the effects of the can. So the problem with getting all the antidotes is I can only miss 20. This is 180 and I need 160.
Yeah.
How dare you step foot on the vegetables patch, you little runt? Like bean soup, do you? Come and chew on some of these seeds, then. There's a string there, but I don't think I can get it right now. Go on, Ketchup, make a sandwich of him. Hey, Ketchup, I'm no bowling pin. Here's the spring. That was easy. Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember much about this game, honestly. I remember the vegetable patch and a little bit of a later level. Owies. Ow. So I don't actually know how hard or annoying this game is.
Super Ed.
There we go.
Yeah.
I hope this looks around. It should loop around. Alright, so we need to go. Or maybe it doesn't. Well, gee willikers, I hope I didn't just miss something. Do I do the area over again? Nope. I don't know if I can kill him.
Super Ed.
been able to bend the bars, so do I have to just kill all the enemies?
Super Ed.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I heard the spring again, so I need to go back around the room and double check that I can actually reach that area where I heard the spring. I definitely missed at least one spring though, so I might have to do this level again in order to do the spot that I missed. Because I just assumed it would wrap around and it didn't. Music's not too bad. So, Han, you didn't answer my question. Have you ever played Tonic Trouble? Was this a game you grew up with? Because I know you had an N64 growing up. You did not play this. Okay. Just curious. Didn't even hear of it until way later. Uggy. Alright, it looks like I got multiple paths here. So I'm going to go to that one over there first. The fuck they doing over there? Oh, I'm only missing one spring. Theoretically, I can just go back and get it without having to redo the whole level again. That's the last spring.
Yeah.
Ow. That was a man.
Oh, hey!
There we go. Well done, Ed. You found all 6 springs. Take them to my father. Quick. The can is made grow so powerful that soon nothing will be able to stop him. Around this time, everyone tried to be Gex or Bubsy. Yeah, they actually spared us and made him silent. For the most part.
Hey!
Camera. 6 springs ready and jumping. Good. While I was waiting, I put together a pea shooter for you. Agent XYZ will teach you how to use it. Come back when you're ready. Agent Ed, welcome to the Anti-Grow Special Agent Training Center. My informants have told me some terrible news. Grow's henchmen are building a fearsome robot. You have no chance of beating it unless you get down to some serious training. Right then, on with it. Select the P shooter, press the R button. To shoot, press the B button. Put the shooter away, press the R button. For your first training assignment, you've got to shoot 5 ducks. Good luck.
Wow! Ho-ho! Yeah.
Of course, Gex hasn't aged well, and Bubsy will always have terrible games. I think Gex 3 is okay. I think it's definitely the best of the Gex games. The bigger problem with Gex, though, is just the casual racism it has. I don't remember which game it is, if it's Gex Enter the Gecko or Gex 3. But there is a restaurant you can find that has a very racist caricature of an Asian person on the glass. That's the only one that I remember. God knows what Gex says as far as racist stuff. Gex's games are always like... That's what I meant was the jokes? Okay. Gex always was kind of just mediocre. Some people just have fond memories of him because they probably rented the games. Bubsy was always trash, but I will say the modern Bubsy games I've heard are actually halfway decent. Which is surprising. Because there was a Bubsy revival, and I think it got a sequel, and I don't know about the sequel, but I seem to remember the revival is actually supposed to be pretty good. Alright, Agent Ed, let's move on to some precision firing. Remember the following. Press on the C up button, to display the sights. Aim with the control stick and press the B button to shoot. 2 bits of advice. And again, most games are in that time where, like, a certain ninja game you've been playing. True. Though that's less American racism and more Japanese xenophobia, but there's no racism quite like Japanese xenophobia. Press the A button to slow down the sights, and press the Z button to move sideways. Let's see if you've got it. Try to zap the 5 balloon sheet.
Wow! Ho-ho! Yeah.
Right then, young man, on with the machine. I'll need 6 propellers. They're hidden in the North Plain. That's the HQ. North one. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember anything problematic from this game, but the last time I played this was 1999 or 2000. It's been a long time. Some of the games I played when I was a kid, I made a second attempt.
Whoops.
Did he just spray his mouth with breath spray and then eat the can? I've never seen these idle animations before. Several games I played when I was a kid, I made attempts to finish them as an adult. Surprisingly, this was not one of them. I played this a bit as a kid. Got decently far in it, actually. I think. And then never played it again. But it was something that I have always wanted to finish. Huh?
What?
Whoops. What is the point of having two targets if I'm supposed to shoot the same one twice? What was the point of having two? Why was there two if I just needed to shoot the same one twice? Camera's getting me all turned around. You know, still need to finish Rune Factory. I haven't played it in a bit. I will probably get a chance to play it tomorrow. We're just not putting logic in this kind of game. God, remember when Ubisoft actually made cool and unique games? You guys remember that? Speaking of Ubisoft, there actually is another... Why am I back here? Chat room. Why am I back here? There actually... I'm starting to say chat room now because of Lily. There actually is another N64 era Ubisoft game that I plan on streaming at some point. It's something that's been on my list to play for a while. Rocket Robot on Wheels. Which is not something I had as a kid. That was something I bought when I was a little older. I think around high school, maybe a little later. And that is an N64 exclusive platformer from the Sly Cooper team, Sucker Punch, before they were bought by Sony. It must be, like, really good. I've been meaning to play it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we're good.
Super Ed.
When he watched Moist Critical play Death Stranding 2, and he made a comment that if it was made by Ubisoft, more people would be bashing it. Honestly, I don't know what to think of Death Stranding, because apparently Death Stranding 1 and I guess 2 are fucking masterpieces, and every single time I've watched someone play it, they are doing nothing. They are just walking around, doing nothing. I never even see the enemies that you supposedly fight. They're just being attacked by nothing. And they're delivering nothing. They're doing nothing. I don't understand what the point of the game is. And keep in mind, I have watched multiple people play Death Stranding 1 and 2 on multiple occasions, and nothing happens. I do not understand what people see in this game. Literally nothing is ever going on at any of the points that I've ever seen it. Now, granted, I am usually doing things when I'm watching people play games on Twitch. And that has happened, caused some funny things before. Like, for example, when various people were streaming Exit 8, I never saw any of the anomalies. I would hear them freak out, look up, and then they would just be running back. The only time I actually got to see the anomalies was when Kohai streamed it, when I was actually paying attention. So, maybe I'm just, like, not seeing the moments that happen, but I have been watching people play Death Stranding for quite some time, since the first game came out, and then now with the second one. And I never see anything happen. This for me is better when you play instead of watching. I mean, maybe. Problem is, I usually gauge whether I'll be interested in a game by watching it. And that has a side effect of me seeing games that that aren't interesting to watch, making me not interested in the game. Like, I've had multiple people tell me Death Stranding is good, but from what I've seen, I have, like, no interest in it, because nothing is ever going on. There's nothing to draw me into the game. I could make it a sub-goal, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just do something else. Something that actually could probably make good content, like forcing me to play Star Fox Adventures again. Something that I've never streamed, but I did play a few years back, and I fucking hated it. Got to get some propellers, Agent Ed. Gro's henchmen use them for propulsion. Yet another one of the pharmacist's inventions. The low-life skunk who works for Gro. Above all, don't forget to immunize yourself by getting 160 antidotes. Keep saying that. Keep telling me that. Why do I need so many? Why does it have to be 20 under max? Over here, Runthead. Come and get your ball back from Daddy. Huh? Ow. Oh, dude just inflated and popped. Bruh. It'd be meaner and have you play Subnautica? Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I refuse. I have made enough goals be thalassophobia induced and stuff. I want to do something that actually might be more fun. Because, trust me, me playing Subnautica, it wouldn't be funny. It would just be sad. You wouldn't be laughing at me. You would just feel bad. Because all I would be doing is having a panic attack. Ow. The voice sounds familiar. Kinda does, actually. David Gasman. Wait a minute. And stupid. Okay, let's see. Well, he hasn't been in a game since 2023. Well, he's Rayman. He was in Black Sad Under the Skin. He's in Fury. Beyond Two Souls. There's Lieutenant Sherman in that. Oh my god, he was Gian in Red Steel 2. Mad Jack and Heavy Rain. Dude, you're a white guy. Why are you voicing him? What's wrong with you? Oh god, he was Lucas in Fahrenheit. He was in, like, every David Cage game. Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, to be specific. Couple characters in 13. Oh, he was Pei in Beyond Good and Evil. Rayman in Rayman 3. That's probably where I recognize him. Rayman, Evil Rayman, and Murphy in Rayman Arena. Couple characters in Chronicles of Pern Dragon Riders. Oh, actually, bunch of characters. Edward Carnby in Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Gil Barker and Gobi in Freddy Fish 4. Rayman and Rayman 2. I'm not sure which version this is. Because, is that Rayman 2 N64? Or Rayman 2 PS1? Because the PS1 version is the only one with proper voice acting. Couple characters in Freddy Fish 3. Oh god, he was the fucking chicken in Spy Fox Drive cereal. Huh. He's been in a lot more than I thought. Okay, so yeah, he's Rayman. That's why we all recognize him. Because he's Rayman in Rayman 2, Rayman 3, Rayman Arena, and they brought him back for Mario and Rabbids. I did not okay, so if Rayman 2 and Rayman 3 have the same voice actor for Rayman, it's probably the PS1 version of Rayman 2. Because that's the only one where he's like fully voiced.
Yeah. Oh.
Ow. No! Go back up. Oh. So, like I said, I will do a Rayman playthrough at some point. I got a couple outstanding series playthroughs I need to finish before I start any others. So, I gotta do the rest of the Sam and Max games at some point. And I gotta finish my Remedyverse playthrough. With DK Bonanza, I'll have played all the DK games I want to play. Apparently, DK Jungle Beat is actually pretty good. Or at least decent. So I might actually stream that. But I'd have to get a hold of the bongo controllers. Though I did actually find out it doesn't require them, so I don't need them, but that's how it's meant to be played. Hey, Kendra. Did that sound alert go off? Wait a minute. Did anyone else hear the nut? I didn't hear it go off. It did? Okay. I just didn't hear it. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Okay. There we go. But Kendra, if I remember correctly, this was the game you voted for in the poll. If I remember correctly, you said you voted for it because N64, not because you knew what it was. Well, you, I don't normally know who votes what with the polls. I mean, it's only the second time I did it. But I remember, I swear I remember you, saying that you voted for it. Because the only other person that I know who voted what was Bao, because I know he voted for Unreal. Because that's one of his favorite games. Also, ow. Fucking incredible. There's another propeller.
Ow.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
No, hot minute since we last played together. Don't mind some clubhouse games, some shenanigans off stream at some point. We can talk about that later. It has been a while though. Hi, Seika. Ah!
What?
Oh, of course you put me back here, you fucking asshole. Fucking asshole game. I love how the mines are just bowling balls with nails driven through them. How's it going, Shaker? Shaker, as Frank would say. Why are you back? I think I want to go back. Help our thermostat? Yes. Why are you back again? Yeah, thermometer. Yeah. Health is a thermometer. There were some vegetables that we were fighting earlier. I got attacked by toasters that were shooting burning toast at me. Dearest offspring, may I inquire, are you presently prevailing in your digital endeavor? That is the most bougie way of saying, are you winning, son? I mean, you get cold every time you get hit? I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't work here. Is that all there is over here? Alright. Nope. Probably get it from... Nah, not from there. Alright, I guess I'm not getting that. To answer your question, Seika, I suppose. I have fallen off a couple times already. That. Right, so that's clearly where I need to go. I'm not going to go there. So there's a bunch of platformers from this time that I really want to play on stream. One of the ones that I was planning on streaming was
Super Ed.
Toy Story 2, but with the BDS boycott, I can't. So that is yet another game that I will not be able to stream. Unfortunate, but you know, it's important that we stick to the boycott as best we can. I know I said I went to Fantastic Four earlier, but it was mostly an excuse to go to Kura. I did not pay for the film myself. Does this like have a timer? There we go. I don't think it's like literally hot and cold. I think they were just trying to be flashy. You can get that right now? Oh, the game did mention that some antidotes are inaccessible until you return. So I guess I can't get all these now. I don't know what Void Stranger is on. Oh, I see.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow!
Ow! I might want to turn that off first. I'm just gonna abandon ship. Just judge me for Alt F4ing it like several different times to reset a puzzle. Cheater. Welcome home, cheater. That's a game. That's what the game said to you. It said, "Welcome home, cheater." Oh, now it's in stereo. How's that for annoying? Alley-oop. Pick Wario. Oh, no. We pick Ed. That's who the plan is. What's up here? This pause screen in WarioWare is a banger. True. He also apologizes if you wait long enough. Give me that.
Hey!
Ow. Oh.
What?
Where are you gonna put me? Where's the game gonna put me? A new 3D Wario game. I streamed Wario World, and I actually didn't care for it as much as I liked it when I was younger. Funnily enough, I thought it was very repetitive. You only really fight like a handful of enemy types, because like you fight the same 3 enemy types throughout the entire game.
Ah!
Imagine a new Wario World, but done by the Odyssey Bonanza team. Okay, now that would be sick. Wait. What? Oh. Did you play Princess Peach Showtime? I played the demo. I heard the game was kind of mid. Alright, that was an interesting flicker. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I kind of want to play Princess Peach Showtime. It's been on my throne since I set up my throne last year. But nobody ever paid for it, and I never bought it. Because I was just going to skip it. Because I've heard it's kind of just average.
Yeah.
Kendra, ain't no way we have the same birthday. Ain't no way. Talked about this before. I forgot. Look, I'm very bad about remembering people's birthdays. I have to put it in my calendar or else I'll never remember. And I don't have all my friends' birthdays in my calendars because I just fucking forget to ask people. Hostility. I wasn't trying to be hostile. I apologize if it came off that way. Where the fuck are the propellers? I did that. Here's how I find your stream. Oh, you right. You right. Okay, I don't want to talk to Susie. Hold on. How many does I even have? Okay, I'm missing 2. I don't think I skipped anything. That one Switch game where you were doing Portal but with physics or with blocks or some shit. It must have been one of the Cube games. Cube 1 or 2. It was Cube 2. I remember now. I remember. That was the first time you watched me. Yeah. Alright, this is a problem. I am missing a propeller. Game. Do you play Captain Toad? I played it on Wii U and I got to Toadette's part and then never finished her part. I meant to get it on Switch, but never did. I don't own Captain Toad on Wii U anymore, because I gave it to my sister when we bought her a Wii U. This was before the Switch came out. Ow. Can I do something for September 5th? Perhaps. I actually had a stream planned for September 5th, but it's a solo stream. If you don't find the 6... I know, I missed one. Sue me. I am not revealing what the stream is yet. We will find out in September, but I do have a stream plan. Alright, so I just fucking missed something somewhere. Yes, I'm aware. You're gonna like what I'm planning to play next? What are you planning to play next? Speaking of, I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing after Super Ninja Boy, because I don't think we're gonna be finishing the game. Weird. It looked like that one hit me, but I didn't take any damage. Ow! Bitch. Congratulations! It's a tiny boy! Okay, okay. Whoa! Fuck. That would be Pikmin. Okay, Seika. You gotta let me know when you're playing Pikmin. So I can try to make time to be there. Because I am... tomorrow. Okay. Unfortunate, because I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'm not streaming Thursday or Friday. You playing the GameCube version or the Switch version? But I will definitely try to be in the call for that. Fire. Spike when Pikmin mentioned. I have mentioned Pikmin in Nuri's chat so many times, she makes sure to mention that I'm a normal Pikmin fan every time she shouts me out. The GameCube version for a long time, but along with the going with the Switch version, especially now that it'll have faster load times on Switch 2. You never played Pikmin? It's a very good series. I am very autistic about Pikmin. I basically have everything memorized from the first 2 games. Like I said, I am very normal about this game series. Pikmin 1 is a game that you are meant to spend roughly 30 in-game days or less to finish. I, during my last playthrough of Pikmin 1, finished it in 20 days.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, Kendra, if you ever play Pikmin... Oh dear. Yeah, I knew I was missing that. If you ever play Pikmin, do hit me up, and if you want help, I can kind of just backseat you through the game. You just gotta give me enough advance notice so I can plan my own schedule around it. Now, I will say, Pikmin is a very stressful series. A lot of people go into Pikmin thinking it is a game about funky little plant dudes. It is actually a horrifying depiction on the cruelty of nature. You will lose your funky little plant dudes. And you will feel like shit when it happens. Send 2-week notice. Sick. Got you, fam. What's that damn propeller fist? Okay, yeah, so Pikmin 2 is especially funny. So, Pikmin 4 is all like, oh, if you lose any Pikmin, you can rewind time for the from a few minutes ago and get your Pikmin back. You get multiple tries to do things. If you struggle with the night missions, Django or Dango, whatever his name is, Dingo, something like that, will do them for you. Ochi will help you protect your Pikmin. Pikmin 2, here, catch shit ass, throws a bomb rock at you. Pikmin 1 has some jank to it, like it's the only one where Pikmin can trip, and the Pikmin AI is not particularly bright. Pikmin 3 is kind of just repeating the stress of the first one, where it's you actually have a little more agency in the story, and then for whatever reason just doesn't let you do free play when you finish the game. And Pikmin 4 is a lot more streamlined and easygoing. Pikmin 2 is mean. It is mean to you. that a 1-up or a propeller? Didn't people say that people that likes Pikmin 1 would only like Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 2 would only like Pikmin 4 or some shit? I don't remember hearing anyone say either of those, but if you like Pikmin 1 and you like the stress of it, you will like Pikmin 3 because it's closer to Pikmin 1. And if you really like the caves and treasure collecting to Pikmin 2, then you'll really like Pikmin 4. So, it's true, but I don't remember anyone saying that. Alright, that's a 1-up. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna play the Wii version of Pikmin 2. So, I've never played the Wii version of the Pikmin games. I walked right into that. But I know someone who did. I do. Fucking shit. Where even are you? Here you are. Is that the propeller?
Super Ed.
In Pikmin 1 and 3, there is some agency to do stuff quickly and efficiently. In Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 4, you can take your time. That's really the main difference. Because in Pikmin 1, you have 30 days to do it, which is a hard deadline. In Pikmin 3, your deadline is however long it takes you to finish the game, with the added... Aha! With the added stress of, if you do not do this in a timely manner, you starve to death. And then Pikmin 2, it's just collect the treasure, take your time, and then something happens for the second half of the game. And then Pikmin 4 is save the explorers and collect all the treasure. Alright, now we can leave. The dude is shooting at me again. I need you all to know that the enemy that has been shooting at me is a buff guy who is inflated, I think. And he said, Daddy is throwing the ball, or something like that. And then when I shot him, he inflated further and exploded. I don't know if that's really a smart thing to do, Kendra, because like that would just be unneeded stress. I would never do that to myself. But if it works, I guess it works. But alright, so I can just ignore that and go straight for the goal. Now, I did have a habit of doing homework kind of last minute, but that was more like the weekend before it's due. And then I would just get all my homework done in one go. I was efficient, I would just wait on doing it. Oh dear. And then after... at one point in college... Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. At one point in college, my grades started to suffer a little bit. So I started taking it more seriously and getting my work done early, and then I just got to rest. Which is pretty nice. Because if you get your stuff done early, then you have that much more time to not only fix any mistakes that might come up, but you also get more time to relax. Get all your homework done sooner so you can play video games. And then not do anything important for the next 3 days. Yeah, you got a lot of these darts. Too damn slow with homework. I have been fast and efficient with homework basically all my life. I don't want to, like, sit here and say, I'm so smart. But, like, I've just always been efficient with homework. I do make mistakes. I am prone to mistakes, actually, in a lot of areas. But, I mean, I get my homework done quickly and didn't really struggle that much. But I'm also, like, a writer by trade, technically. So, like, I can write... I churned out a 6-page essay in about an hour. As one of the last things I did at, my college. And I think I got an A on it. Do they have to make her boobs so big? Ed, I'm beginning to think you're smarter than you look. In fact, you might even be a good match for me. Well, better wait and see. For now, just think about bringing my father the propellers. And don't hang about. Grow is well on the way to becoming totally invincible. Are you always carrying flowers? Seika. Seika. John plays... Okay. I did all my classwork remotely. Except for the first couple months before the pandemic. Well, first semester. I started college up again in 2019. And I was going to campus up until lockdown, and then I went remote for the rest of my time. Can we all stop talking about Susie's boobs? Why does everybody have to bring it up? I mean, I know I did, but that's because I thought it was her shoulders at first. Y'all, contain yourselves. No, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that I want remote. Ah, at last, 6 propellers. Excellent, excellent. We're getting there. While you were gone, I adjusted your bow tie a bit to help you fly. Agent XYZ will explain it all to you. Listen carefully, Agent Ed. To fly, press the A button to jump off, and press the A button again to unfurl your bow tie. To direct yourself, use the control stick like a joystick. To parachute, keep the Z button pressed. Got it? Okay. Don't forget your training mission. Try to step on all the platforms in this room. Fly inside the whirlwinds to gain height. Off you go. So I think I did this as a kid. Oh, it wasn't his lighting. He was opening and closing his mouth. The game's just weirdly animated. Oh, the platforms have a face. Okay. His name is Doc, by the way. I have a feeling he might be inspired by Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright, we're going back here. Up, please. Ed. Okay, thank you. Have I played Pilot Wing 64 on stream? I believe I did very early on in my stream career when I did an N64 sports night. I don't think I played it for very long, though. I have no real intentions of going back to it unless I do another poll for a showcase or something. I never finished it. It's probably something I'll play off stream. Might not be something I play at all. I have it physically. I bought it because I liked what I played on the N64 app on Switch. But... N64, I spent a lot of time on that no one ever talks about is RogueSpyke 64. I am so dog shit at that game. I have that physically as well. Here's a little exercise to get you used to flying, Agent Ed. Let's see if you can go through the 12 rings. Enjoy your flight. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this and not complain in the slightest. Well, I didn't say I hated it. I'm just bad at it. I like games that I'm bad at sometimes.
What?
I like how I can lose lives in the training course. You know, the thing that I can't escape from, so I'm just stuck here when I die. I suppose parachuting would help. This controls like ass, by the way.
What?
The same way it's not as popular as OG RogueSpyke. It's so much better and has OG RogueSpyke included and even has a 3D version. Oh, God damn it.
What?
Okay, I'm not actually losing lives. This game... This is making me want to... This is making me make turns that are tighter. It feels like this is trying to make me make turns that are tighter than what the game is capable of. Unless I'm just supposed to parachute. That actually might be it. Yeah, because I can just... Oh, there we go. Oh! Okay, I'm just stupid. Uh-oh. Go, go. Alright. I see. I see. I get it now. Everything makes sense.
Wow! Ho-ho! Yeah.
I played Superman 64, it's worse than this. Trust me. I'll play it, Agent Ed. I'll finish off with some in-flight shooting. You've got to shoot at all the sheep you find in this place. To shoot in mid-flight, press the B button. Use the parachute to help you. When you have shot all the sheep, land on the platform that will rise from the poisoned water. Good luck. Use the Z button to help you, as you can only shoot diagonally downwards. God. Parachuting does not help, because it can only shoot downwards. I can't shoot directly in front of me with the parachute. I need to be higher. Oh dear lord. Or maybe the camera angle just sucks and I can't tell what I'm doing. Ed, I need you to go higher up than that. Oh my god. Chat. Chat room. Chat room. Why does it respawn all the sheep? Yes, I can't see the laser most of the time. Because Ed's body and head blocks the laser. So I can't actually see where I'm pointing. This is a 1999 Ubisoft game that was made as a test for Rayman 2. Ubisoft made this game to test concepts that would be used for Rayman 2: The Great Escape when it was transitioning from a 2D platformer to a 3D platformer. Good going! Now then, to give the machine some circumrotation, I'll need 6 jumping stones. Last I heard, they were jumping around in the canyon. And from what I looked up, this is only a 6-hour game, so we might actually be done with this next week. Assuming I'm not losing my goddamn mind before then. There's the canyon. I don't remember this. Holy tusks! So you're Ed? The doc had warned me, but not that you were purple. Oh, anyway, listen closely. If you want to go to the crossing, be wary of the guards. Those tough guys are pretty nasty. Also, if you see some weird little stones, grab them because they're full of strange energy. Nope, not making that.
Whoa! Wow! Yep. Ah.
How do I save in this game? Yeah. I don't want Rayman 2. I want Tonic Trouble. Google, why are you showing me stuff for Rayman 2? How do I save this game? Wait a minute. I forgot I have the manual. I'm looking it up on Internet Archive. I fucking have the manual right here. Dig out the manual just to figure out how to save the goddamn game. If you use the controller pack, the game will be saved up until the last save point. How do I get a save point? How do I save the game? What do you mean it'll be saved up to the last save point? What's the save point? Chat, have I saved? No, it's not options. It's just that just gives me audio. Chat. Okay, finally, on page 2 of Google, from a Moby Games thing on the game, it saves automatically every time you go through a portal. That's what it is. Why couldn't anyone just say that? Google kept showing me stuff for Rayman 2 as well, which is kind of annoying because I'm not playing Rayman 2. I've already played Rayman 2, actually. I fucking hate you and hope you die. The manual only says if you've saved at save points, then you can load a save. It doesn't actually say what the save points are. You'd think the manual would just say that it saves automatically whenever you go through a portal. It's like, that's very important information to be able to tell the player.
Wow.
Ow. So just think, if I miss any jumping stones, I'll probably have to do the whole level again. Ow. So hitboxes to these things are pretty generous. Alright. Thank you for blocking me, and I will not pick up that item. Or that very important antidote that I literally don't think I can beat the game without. I haven't had Hot Pockets since high school. I used to have them for lunch during the 20 minutes we got to eat lunch. I went to a Catholic high school and a Catholic grade school for 7th and 8th grade, and it is baffling to me that we only had 20 minutes to eat at both schools. You can tell I went to Catholic school because I'm a Satanist. They really beat it out of you. No, like, I was not Catholic when I went to Catholic school. I talked about this on stream a little bit. My grandma paid for my education, so she got to pick where I went to school. And she wanted me to go to a Lutheran school that my parents did not approve of, because my grandma is Lutheran. So she settled for a Catholic school that my parents did approve of, and I ended up being completely miserable there. Uh-oh. Okay. High school wasn't as bad, though. But by that point, I had decided that I would not become Catholic or Christian.
Super Ed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be shit. This is gonna be hell.
Yeah.
I think I'm only missing one jumping stone. Are we there yet? Pull back! Ed, my god!
Wow.
The flight in this fucking sucks. There was one part of Rayman 2 that I thought was fucking miserable, and off the top of my head, I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was anything to do with flight, though. Oh, the problem is when I'm trying to pull back, Ed just turns instead of pulling back.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn, I missed 5 antidotes. Like all of the thermometers, at least. You asked for pearls or diamonds, I don't understand, Ed, but stones! Oh well, no doubt my father has got some crazy idea up his sleeve. By the way, Agent XRZ told me to remind you that you need 160 antidotes. If you beat the record for crossing the Wild Canyon, you'll get another 5. Yeah, no. Nope. Not doing any more flight. You got them, all 6. Well done, we're making excellent progress. Now that you know how to fly, you'll have to learn how to dive. Here, a pressurized goldfish bowl made by the dock. To swim underwater, press the R button and use the control stick to direct yourself. Now, here's your new mission. Find 6 feathers hidden in the glacier cocktail. I think this is where I stopped playing when I was a kid because of thalassophobia. What, no training? Alright. I am going to find the nearest portal. And, use that to save and quit. Thank you, Kendra. Because I think now is a good time to stop. This will do. So apparently it's every time you use a portal. I'll just do this, and use it to come back. And then I'll just raid out. Hey Kendra, raids are about to end. Got out of the stupid canyon. Missed 5 antidotes, but I didn't feel like trying to beat the record. Alright. Here. Okay. Alright. So, I will be back tomorrow with Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. It's actually good that I'm ending early, actually, because I'm probably going to go to bed maybe a little early since I got up so early today to go out. So I'll be back tomorrow with Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, and then I'll be back Sunday with Super Ninja Boy. Sunday's stream might be our last with Super Ninja Boy, because Simkey and I are reaching our limit with it. Which means I'm probably going back to a normal schedule next week. If we do stop Super Ninja Boy, I don't currently know what I'm replacing it with. Oh, probably Deep Rock. It'll probably be Deep Rock Galactic. Or we'll just have an extra stream next week if we decide to continue. And then after that, we'll probably start our next proper game. Which...
Whoops.
Let me check something. Dude, I did have some things written down that I was considering. Here? Yeah. Yeah, we have some things that I was considering for replacement. I will probably put it up to another poll. Yeah. Because I have 3 ideas to replace it with. So, I will put that up. I'll put that up to a poll probably when it's necessary. So, Sunday-ish at the earliest. And then we're likely finishing this next week as well. So we'll move on to Landstalker, which will be fun. So, want to hang out at the stream? I have Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. If you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. If you want to get me something nice, I have a Throne. If you want to join in on the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. You can use whatever emotes you want as long as you copy the raid message. That's all I care about. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna raid my best friend, Kohai. Yeah. So you all have a good evening and good night. Bye.